Kanye flipped the board.
I think a lot of people are gonna look at that and be like, you know what, bro? I have the freedom to not play by rules that those people made up. Because a lot of people, I'm sure, have wanted to say what he's been wanting to say, but don't even dare. I'm thinking about like, how long ago was that when slavery was here?
Right? 400 years.
400 years ago. Right?
That's when it started.
I started thinking about what he said, and he was like, you don't think all those slave owners and stuff, like once the whole abolished slavery happened, like with Lincoln, you don't think they thought like, all right, so what's the next play? Like, how are we gonna do this? And that's what Dame Dash was saying. So what they did was they implemented a plan, which was like 2 for 1 actually. Basically keep us oppressed, we hate each other, through music, through whatever, and it's 2 for 1. Basically, one dude will shoot another dude, kill that dude, you killed one off, and then you have another one in another form of slavery, which is prison. And so instead of having slave masters, you have like wardens and COs. Like if you look at like hoods, they all have like Popeyes, all that shit. Like you're not gonna see a Whole Foods there. Why? Because it's meant to like destroy you.
Yeah, of course.
You know, and it's sad, but it's like, this is not just for blacks, it's minorities as well. So it's like, it's a new form of slavery. Promote it, right? All right, cool. Oh, that's my op. Let me shoot that dude. Let me kill this dude. Now, you have kids, you end up in jail for killing someone. Those kids are raised without a father, and it's the same cycle.
Yeah.
They're angry, they go out, they go kill someone. They implemented that with the minorities. Then they have Instagram to make you feel like, I need more. So you're gonna go rob, you're gonna go steal. Let's show more division between people like LGBT, Jews right now, all this shit. Why? The more we're oppressed, the more you end up hating each other, the more you're bound to either end up in jail or dead.
And you never see who's really running the show doing this.
If they're letting you see what they want you to see, who are the people letting you see it? Who's like approving it? He moved the curtains, like, why can't I talk about you, bro?
I can talk about you, but not you. Why?
It's like they go mute, like it's crickets. Like, why was Jeffrey Epstein's money in Chase?
That was fine.
But that was fine. It's like you can't condemn one person and that's a double standard right there.
But you're talking about Jeffrey Epstein that was trafficking children to the most elite people in the world, like
raping women and
children.
This guy just says like a Jewish comment, and all of a sudden, all his money needs to be out of the bank.
Right, he literally said that Jews run the world. That's it. Because Jews run.
I think he also said like he's jealous of them because
that's fine though.
They eat like the right. I remember in New York, like they had the kosher delis and all that. Like they don't eat regular food.
Of course not. And why? Bro, Jews are smart, bro. That's one thing. They have the highest IQ, and that's fine. Hey, I'm not hating on you for being smarter, but let us talk about it. Why are you guys so smart? Why are you guys so good at money? You get me? That's fine. I'm cool with that.
How is it that you own all this, which is what he was saying?
You almost got extinct.
But your own people can't do what you're promoting.
You almost got extinct, supposedly, 80 years ago. And today you guys still run this shit. What is going on? And that's fine if you don't want to give us a secret or whatever.
Yeah.
But if we want to talk about this shit,
it's just a conversation.
Talk about it, bro. That's all I'm saying. Talk about it? If we need to have a conversation, it needs to happen in the open. Mm-hmm. The same way I'm saying about COVID. It was clear they lied to us about COVID. Fauci came out and said, oh no, wear 5 masks, get 10 vaccines, stay in your house, don't get sun, don't come around people. When the logical people were saying, guys, masks are bad for you. Guys, vaccines are gonna lower your immune system. Staying inside is bad for you. If vitamin D raises your immune system. Yeah. Very obvious shit, very obvious. And it took 2 years for all of this shit to start coming out when the experts told us the opposite, right?
Yeah.
So, all right, we know you guys were deceiving us. Clearly, you fucked with us. All right. Why, when those 3 doctors very early on came out and started saying these things, what happens to them? They get banned off of YouTube. Instead of doing that, let us have the conversation. Hey, you think I'm full of shit? All right. Put them in front of the whole US, the 400 million people, and say, okay, you guys are combating me. I'm the expert here. All right, we're going to do this on stage. Yeah. We're going to do this in front of the world, right? That's a democracy. You put everybody together and you say, all right, what do you think? You think masks are bad? All right, I got this data. Hey, all right, I got this data. Debate it. Debate it out, bro. If that guy is talking shit, you should easily prove him wrong.
Yeah.
Do the debate.
Numbers they don't lie. Yeah.
Now you can lie with numbers because of who funds the
Manipulate
research or whatever.
Yeah.
But at this point, it's like we gotta allow it, right?
Or like do the test in front of everybody.
Or do a test and like do a non-bias, get people from different sides, but that's how we evolve by having the conversation, opening up the conversation rather than it being just.
It's what I say. That's it.
Dictatorship, which is what we experience.
Yeah.
So let us all watch it and be like, damn, you know what? Fauci's right. Or you know what? No, Fauci's fucking full of shit. That's how you determine there's a democracy, right? Yeah. And then 2 years down the line, we all realize, we all got fucked here.
Of course, yeah.
Okay, so the same thing with this. Oh, Kanye's crazy, shut him down, shut down his bank house. No, how about we have the conversation?
Or you listen to what he's saying.
Ari Emanuel, or Rahm Emanuel, or Trump, anybody. Bring all of these guys and have a round table talk. You get 3 minutes, you get 3 minutes, they do this, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Why are we not doing this for important... You see all these politicians get up there and they sit there and they're like, oh, what are you going to do about fracking? Oh, I'm going to Oh, I'm going to and it's all this fucking puppet shit, bro. Yeah. It's all fake.
Yeah.
All right, now let's bring up the real issues that we're talking about. Exactly. Let's talk about, should we talk about fucking gender and sex and all this shit in school? All right, what's up? What do you think? Why do you think that? Why do you think that? Why do you think that? And now we get to determine this shit. You know what I'm saying? All right, do you think that we should lock down the economy? Do you think that we should shut down schools? Do you think that we should keep Walmarts open and close down fucking farmers markets? Do you think that we should shut down farmers markets and keep McDonald's open? Do you think that we should leave liquor stores open? Do you think that this is like, let's put this out there. If people's goal or politicians' goal was evolution and the betterment of society, this is what they will do. It's very obvious.
Yeah.
Why are they not doing that? Why are they shutting down the conversation? Why is Kanye coming out and saying, hey, I think there's a certain ideology or certain group, certain race, whatever they want to call themselves, because it's not clear. And that's the weirdest part. Are they a race? Are you a ideology? Are you a religion?
That's what I was going to say. Because
why do you all own this one thing? And if you don't, prove us wrong. What's going on here?
So how can you be both? Why. How can you be a religion and a race?
It doesn't make sense, bro. And maybe they have a good reason. Maybe they're just fucking geniuses and we're all fucking idiots. And they run this shit. Okay, then come out here and be like, hey, look, guys, this is what it is. You guys are idiots. We're smart. We own this shit because we know what's best for whatever, and let's talk about it. And then we get to decide. Don't be fucking scared and shut down the conversation. I think that's where this is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because this is, now you're making us feel like little slaves here, bro. I don't like this.
Yeah.
You know, at least if we're in North Korea and shit like that, it's like, hey, look, bro, whatever. This is what it is.
This is what it is.
No, motherfucker, you're masking this as a democracy or republic or whatever. All right, let's fucking talk about it,
Well, that's why he tests the water, right? Like, so if Twitter was a free speech environment, when he went to do the free speech, boom, they blocked him. So he's like, you see, it's not. It's just kind of like...
Yeah, Elon, bro.
It's kind of like showing off the magician's trick. Like, you thought he was doing this, but look, you know what I mean? Like,
exposing, bro. That's all he's doing. He's exposing the truth, man. And he might be wrong a lot of times, you know? Like, he said a couple of things in the Alex Jones thing that, oh, Hitler invented highways and microphones. He didn't. That's not true. He was misinformed, and that's fine. That's normal.
Yeah.
You get me? Fauci was misinformed clearly on a bunch of things.
A lot.
A lot of our leaders are misinformed.
Yeah.
But we don't say nothing. We're like, whatever, they made a mistake. But Kanye doesn't really see, he's a fucking idiot. You see?
Exactly.
He's an idiot. He said that
it's
he
a
made up
double standard.
highways.
You can't do
but this
that.
regular fucking guy that's just an artist. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, this guy's not Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
He's a fucking artist. He just happens to be the guy that's risking his life for what? Everybody thought it was for power. They thought it was for attention. They thought it was for money. He's lost it all. And he's still going even harder. So it's not for those things. Clearly.
Exactly.
What else could it be? It could only be for truth, some spiritual shit. And I respect that. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm willing to lose my whole life to do it for the bigger,
he has the right to, like, want to ask those questions, bro. Like,
we all do, bro.
Why can't he ask those questions?
We all do. If right now I want to say, hey, why does Trump, you know, why is all Trump's grandkids Jewish? And like, why is he so hard for Israel? And why is this and this? I don't know. Maybe there's a good reason. But let me ask the fucking question.
My question is Jewish? Like, my whole thing was like, oh, you're from Jerusalem or Israel, you're Jewish. But now it's like, oh no, I'm Chinese, but I'm Jewish. It's like, how are you Jewish, bro?
They don't really recognize that shit as Jewish. I saw a debate, and they were saying whoever comes from that land. Whoever comes from Judai, or
which is Israel.
Judai, was that the original?
Jerusalem?
It was Judai, then it was Jerusalem, then it was Israel, Hebrew.
So anywhere
Israelites.
in that little piece of land, you're Jewish.
If you came from there, supposedly. And then it turned into a bunch of other things. If you come from there, but then they say it's not a race. I still don't understand it. I saw a debate about this the other day, and some.
So if you're from Jerusalem, then what? You're Israeli? Is that what you say?
Israeli, Hebrew, or Jew is all the same thing. They say, just different times. This is what they say. This is what this one guy said, at least, and he's super pro, whatever. He says it's not a race, it's not a religion, it's neither, because there's non-religious Jews, which is what Hitler was talking about, which is what Kanye is talking about. The Zionists and all these people, they're non-religious. They don't believe in the Torah, and they might a little bit, and they might not, and they don't give a fuck.
They act like they
kind of act.
They're just fake.
Some act, some don't. I mean, the Church of Satan was created by a Jew. So it's...
That's what I'm saying, like...
It's weird, bro.
What was the beef with Hitler and them, though?
So according to one of the interpretations of Hitler's book, by Yad, whatever the fuck his name is. Apparently, he said that his problem was with the non-religious communist Jews. They're non-religious and they're communists and they have this agenda of New World Order. Henry Ford said the same thing. Multiple people have said this in the past.
Wow, so he was trying to destroy that.
He says that they were funding, I believe it was Stalin, that killed all these Russians. And he said that if the Germans didn't do something, Germany was next.
Wow.
So he was trying to preserve the German race. And whatever. I'm not perfectly clear on all this. This is just,
speculations or
assumptions. Not even assumptions. It's just like
theories.
A bunch of different pieces of the puzzle that I've read about. I'm not sure. I'm not positive. Nobody is. But this is what I've read. Supposedly he actually freed some of the Jews. It wasn't all the Jews. He didn't just want to kill every Jew. He was specifically, supposedly talking about the non-religious Jews that didn't believe in God. It's weird. That's the whole thing. Like, none of us know. And I'm not acting like I know. I'm not sitting here and saying, hey, praise Hitler.
Or they
I'm not saying none of that.
No, but no one interviewed him, right?
No, they interviewed all the survivors. So we're hearing this whole story.
Off of what someone thinks.
By the winners and the survivors. He say, she say. That's it. There's no other, So it's kind of weird, bro, when we know we've been lied to about everything else. All I think is necessary is the conversation. If Kanye's such an idiot, or if David Irving or any of these people are such idiots, put them on the stage and prove them wrong. Forensically, physically, give the real evidence and be like, look, that's it. We shut this whole shit down. This never has to happen again because bam, 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 bam. That's it. That's easy, bro. It should be easy if this is the truth. You know what I mean? Yeah. So let's have the conversation. Make these people look like idiots on stage. Yeah. Don't shut them down because it's making people like me want to look into it more, and it actually makes me curious. And makes me think that maybe what they're saying is true.
Yeah, like I said, when he
might not be.
When he lifted the curtain up, it just made people be like, "Oh shit, what's behind there?" That's all you have to do.
And the thing is that it might be bad. It's like I always say about if my kids ask me, "Hey, Dad, what's weed?" And I say, "Hey, no, don't talk about that." That's what my parents did. My parents were like, "No, don't smoke weed. Don't worry about that." I'm like, "You didn't tell me why. All right."
Now I want to know.
Now I want to know what the fuck is this shit, bro. I'm gonna start smoking weed. I'm gonna figure out myself. Same thing with the Holocaust. Oh no, don't question that. Wait, what the fuck happened here? What's going on? Because I want to know now. And now you're actually throwing me the other way. You're doing the opposite of what you think you're doing. So let's talk about this, man. Let's all have grown conversations here with no hate, no nothing. Let's figure this shit out, bro.
I remember at the time, I don't know. This is what I've heard, where it's like, people weren't really thinking that shit was real. Like, they were like, oh.
Exactly. And there's a lot of people from all different countries, everywhere, that were denying this thing. And I'm not saying that it didn't happen. I'm not saying anything. I'm saying let's have the conversation in 2022. And let's allow it. And it should be easily fucking proven wrong. If whoever you think is out here saying crazy shit, making shit up, this shit should be easy.
Yeah.
Make it easy. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. It's gone. That's the right way to do it. It's not to shut it down.
Yeah.
You're doing the opposite.
Yeah.
So let's see, man. Hopefully this makes the conversation happen.